Welcome to 12 Minutes. On tonight's show, we will be discussing the impact a college degree has on success. We have two people here who are going to share their opinions on our topic. I'm Caroline Morse.
I'm Kate Backus.
I'm Matt McCluskey.
And I'm Josh Enkel. All this tonight on 12 Minutes. For our topic tonight, our first interview is with Mr. Backus. He graduated Greensboro College with a Bachelor of Science degree in business. This is what he had to say.
Why or why not did you go to college to get a degree?
At the time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I chose to go to school to learn a skill, learn about the trade, and get more experience. And one of the big things I didn't know at the time was to learn how to deal with people and kind of get to meet people, get to make connections and build those relationships.
Why did you choose the college you did?
Well, I played tennis. And I know I wanted to go to a school that had beautiful weather, and North Carolina was perfect. And I went down and looked at the school, met a lot of the tennis players, and we hit it off. That was my favorite school out of all of them that I looked at.
Okay. How important is a college degree to you?
It was very important. I think the college degrees are the first step to getting you into an established company. A lot of companies look for degrees to even consider you.
Do you think a college degree affects the amount of income you acquire?
I think it helps. I mean, it's not to say that if you didn't have a degree, you couldn't make a lot of money or be successful, but in certain situations, it absolutely helps.
Does your income define your success?
No, your income doesn't. I think going into work every day and enjoying what you do holds a lot of value.
If they went to college, or since you went to college, did they know what they wanted? Did you know what you wanted to be when you started college?
Absolutely not. I went to school for business. When I got out of school, I was interested in computers. They didn't have them in that school, in the school I went to at the time. I went to the Hartford Rensselaer and got a degree in computer science. And from that point, I went to Aetna. And started my computer career.
So did your degree help you get your job?
Yes, the program I was in, they had a co-op. So as soon as I finished the degree, I went right into work for Aetna.
When did you start working there?
A long time ago, 1987.
Were you able to get a good position there because of your degree?
I think my degree gave me the skills to know the job and progress from there.
Do you know of anyone there who has a job and doesn't have a degree?
Yes. One of my peers who is very, very successful doesn't have a degree and can show what you can do without a degree. It's what you put your mind to.
Okay, that will be it for tonight.
Thank you.
The second interview that we have tonight is with Mr. Syracuse. He is an entrepreneur and owns his own shoe repair shop. This is what he had to say on our topic.
So ask that again. All right. So, Mr. Syracuse, what is an average day like at your business?
Our business base are two aspects. We have a retail store with a shoe repair shop also, and we have an online business. My day, I oversee all the shoe repairing. I have one employee that does the shoe repairing, and I do most of the shoe repairing, helping him out, and I'm teaching him at the same time. On the web side of the business, we have 4 employees who pull the orders, take the orders, package the orders, and ship the orders. I oversee them also. So it's a balance between the internet business and the shoe repair shop over here in Manchester.
Oh, okay. All right. So why didn't you go to college to get a degree?
college was not my thing. My parents wanted me to go to college. They would have paid for me to go to college. It broke my parents' hearts when I did not go to college. They really thought I was going to. But I realized early on in high school that college was not for me. From the age of probably 10 or 12, at the dinner table, I can remember saying that I wanted to be self-employed. That's all I ever wanted to be. I didn't care what it was. I wanted to work for myself. And that's what actually happened.
So, did you ever contemplate going to college at all?
I did. I took one or two classes, but I realized I was putting no effort into it. I really didn't want to go. It kind of was just something I had to try just to get out of my system. I took maybe half a semester. I just gave it up, and I got to shoe repairing at that point.
Oh, okay. So, how important in general do you think a college degree is?
Nowadays, I think it's really important. There's no question about it. 'Cause without it, you can't even get a job anywhere. Years ago, back in my day, a high school diploma was probably equivalent to a college degree. But nowadays, I think everybody has to have a college degree, and then at that point, they can do what they want.
And then, do you think a college degree affects the amount of income you can acquire?
I think yes. I think nowadays it does. Unless you're self-employed, you're lost out there. You'll never get any money. But if you do have a college degree, at least it opens up doors to many corporations, insurance companies, different businesses in general.
Do you think that income defines your success?
No, not at all. Income is very nice, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather be happy and enjoy what I do than make a ton of money.
So you essentially wanted to be an entrepreneur just from the start.
Right, exactly. That's all I wanted to do. And I've been very, very happy. And the beauty of that, I don't mind going to work every day. Every day to me is a blessing because it's not work. It's actually quite enjoyable.
So what is the main reason you wanted to be an entrepreneur or self-employed?
Yeah, bring it back. I'll be happy to do it. Yeah, we cracked it up. Yeah, if you have any problems, bring it back. Okay, thank you. Bye now. All right, so what's that last question, guy?
So what is the main reason that you wanted to be self-employed?
I don't think I want to work for anybody else. I just like the freedom of being your own boss, making decisions, living with your decisions, good or bad, whatever it takes. In essence, though, when you are self-employed, you have a lot of bosses because all your customers are your bosses. And a man once told me once, he goes, you have to look at every customer as though they each sign your paycheck at the end of the week.
And do you enjoy doing what you do?
I love what I do. That's why I have no problem. Many people that can't wait till they retire at the age of 55, 60, 65. I hope to go about at least 75 years old working. I have no problem working. I truly enjoy it. And it's almost like a hobby to me more than a job.
So what would you say is your favorite part of what you do?
Just everything, being in control. I think about it, you go into a business and there's no one telling you what to do. So if I want to work on shoes one day, I do that. If I want to work on the internet, I can do that. If I want to have my employees do something I don't want to do, I have that option also. I'm not a tyrant over here, don't get me wrong, but the beauty is that you have the flexibility of doing whatever you want, as long as it's right.
Do you ever wish you had a different job?
Not at all. I would never, ever want another job.
So if you could ever do it over again, would you go to college?
No, I probably would not go to college. Why? Because college was not for me. There's some people, they don't mind college, and it works out well for them. College for me would have been torture if I had to do it for 4 years. Plus, it would serve no purpose. Well, I can't say it wouldn't serve a non-purpose for me. It definitely would have helped out. But the way it worked out for me, it worked out well.
And then do you think it was harder to become successful without a degree?
No, you got to keep in mind, I've been doing this for 35 years. It was a different time back then. So it's hard to say exactly what would happen. It worked out for me. I can't say it's going to work out for everybody because everybody's different. And people have different work ethics. When I first started working over here, when I got my first business, easily putting in 60, 70, 80 hours a week. But if you love it, you don't mind doing it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Syracuse. That was very helpful.
Okay, very good. Thanks, guys.
All right. See ya.
Okay, bye.
After listening to Mr. Backus' opinion, it was obvious to see that having a college degree was important for success, although you do not need one to be successful. He said that you are capable of acquiring the same amount of income with or without a college degree. For example, one of his closest peers has the same job as him and did not go to college to receive a degree.
Unlike Mr. Backus, Mr. Syracuse did not attend college. He knew from a very young age that it was not right for him and that he always wanted to be self-employed. He didn't like the feeling of being bossed around, and he'd rather be his own boss. His feelings toward income are that a substantial income does not define your happiness. However, having some does help.
Now you've heard both sides. Is a college degree a necessity for you, or is it just an expensive piece of paper? It's your decision. Tune in next time on 12 Minutes.